What's going on, people? Welcome back to another video. My name is hughwizzy and you're watching Paper Talk. We are back again bright and early on a Wednesday morning to go through the latest breaking news for that air sense, exactly what's making the headlines in the back pages of the most fraudulent publications available to man. We buy them so that you don't have to. Love to your mothers. I hope you're all doing well and looking after each other in these turbulent times. We're all we've got, people. I want to say a massive shout out to the newest members of the Fraud Gang Members Club. You are massively appreciated. This is your fastest finger of the fraudification squad, and this is your comment of the day. If you do want to be featured, you know what you've got to do. For now though, we've got 4 fraudulent publications to be going through, including the Daily Mirror, the Guardian, the Daily Express and the Daily Star. It's daily like Thompson, it's daily like Paper Talk. Let's get down to business.
This is for the ones who care.
And we start in the back of the Guardian today, who have a big picture of Jack Grealish, who celebrated signing a new 5-year contract with his boyhood club by scoring an 88th minute goal in their 3-1 League Cup win over Burton. And down here, a story which we're going to see a lot of today. London calling, Spurs open talks with Real over Bale returning on loan. That's right, Real Madrid and Tottenham in talks over a sensational return to the Premier League for Welsh star Gareth Bale. The Daily Mail have quite a busy back page today, but they go again with the story that Gareth Bale was last night locked in talks over a sensational return back to the Premier League to play for Tottenham. His agent Josh Barnett confirming negotiations were taking place between Spurs and Real Madrid over a loan deal for the Wales superstar. Down here we've got Jack Grealish saying that he didn't know where he was going to end up before he signed his new £130,000 a week 5-year contract. Mate. The Daily Express say that Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's new 3-year contract will earn him £250,000 a week, and that after bonuses it could push his earnings past £350,000 a week, making him the club's highest earner. And of course the main focus is that Spurs are in Bale talks. There is of course the small hurdle of the £600,000 a week salary that Bale is on, but reportedly Real Madrid are willing to subsidise most of that. And the same 3 stories on the back of the Daily Star. Grealish stays at Villa, then proves his value by scoring that wonder goal against Burton. North London calling, Oba's gonna stay at home in big deal, and Spurs in talks to bring back Gareth Bale to the Premier League. Spurs and Real Madrid do have a history of being able to get deals over the line, and it looks like they have had a €30 million bid accepted for left-back Sergio Reguilon, who was expected to be joining Manchester United. Have they been used as a pawn in this one? Real Madrid have got a buyback clause in the deal, but it means that Ben Davies could perhaps be pushed in to play left centre-back, and you may well see Ryan Sessegnon going on loan. The Daily Mirror say that Arsenal are still planning to add more players to their squad, with Atletico Madrid's Ghanaian midfielder Thomas Partey and Lyon's French playmaker Houssem Aouar, who was sent off last night in Lyon's 2-1 defeat to Montpellier, 2 of their top targets. Chelsea are set to resist renewed interest from Bayern Munich in their academy graduate Callum Hudson-Odoi. The 19-year-old was of course the subject of bids from the German club in January 2019 and has started for the club this season, despite the fact that we've got so many new signings and there will be stiff competition for places from the likes of a Hakim Ziyech when he comes back from injury. Chelsea though say they have no interest in letting their man go. Kurt Zouma has sent a warning to Liverpool to say that Chelsea are coming for the title and Sunday's showdown should be an epic one. Chelsea against Liverpool at Stamford Bridge could well have huge implications on the title itself, even though it is this early in the season. And Zouma has predicted that new signing Timo Werner will finish with the Golden Boot. Carlo Ancelotti's Everton may well be in the midst of an exciting new journey towards European football, at least that's their aspirations, but there are plenty of squad members who are going to have to prove themselves tonight in the Carabao Cup fixture against Salford, 2 of whom are being highlighted here, Yannick Bolasie and Gylfi Sigurdsson. I would say that Theo Walcott, Alexander Iwobi and Moise Keane are also under a little bit of pressure and could potentially be offered to other clubs to bring some money back in, having spent quite a bit already on that new midfield. Ronald Koeman did an interview yesterday where he said that Barcelona will have to sell players before they can bring in Dutch star Memphis Depay, as is the plan. They've also got a little piece up here about how Barcelona will try again for Eric Garcia, the 19-year-old Spanish centre-back currently at Manchester City, was the subject of a £50 million bid earlier in the year. However, they're holding out for closer to 30 million. Barcelona, however, have two centre-backs of their own that they're trying to get rid of in Jean-Claire Todibo and Samuel Umtiti. Juventus have come out and said that they think that it is nigh on impossible for Barcelona's Luis Suarez to make the move to Turin because of some passport issues. Apparently he cannot get himself an Italian passport and has been living in Spain off his wife's Spanish passport. The Uruguayan is 33, has a year left on his contract at Barcelona and has asked the club to leave on a free transfer. That's been denied. Chelsea are edging ever closer to signing 28-year-old Rennes goalkeeper Edouard Mendy, and their own left-back Emerson Palmieri has been the subject of a bid from Inter Milan, although West Ham are trying to sign him on loan as well. And while we're talking about West Ham, there is a story in here about how West Ham have actually rejected a second offer of £400 million from an American consortium to buy the club, and Roma are refusing to give up on the hope that they have of signing English centre-back Chris Smalling from Manchester United. He has actually returned to Old Trafford but has been training away from the squad, and even though Manchester United rejected the initial £15 million bid, there is hope from the Italian side that they will accept 20. Dean Smith has been talking about new signing Emilio Martinez, who's put pen to paper on a 4-year deal with Aston Villa, saying, we moved for Emiliano when we saw the opportunity. It's rare to buy a top-class goalkeeper who hasn't yet reached their peak and can be a long-term key player. Lyon sporting director Juninho says the French club have received no offers for Arsenal target Houssem Aouar, despite the mounting speculation that he could well end up at the Emirates. Lyon are believed to be holding out for a fee worth around £55 million, which Arsenal will struggle to afford unless they can offload several players first. Juninho said, we haven't received anything for Houssem, and we haven't received anything for Memphis from Barcelona either. However, it is understood that the Ligue 1 club will be prepared to let Aouar leave if their valuation for the 22-year-old is met. Spanish paper Marca are reporting that Atletico Madrid would be willing to part exchange two of their own players in a bid to get their hands on Alexandre Lacazette. So keen are they to land the French striker that they are reportedly offering Vitolo and Thomas Lemar in a bid to get their man, with Marca saying the move makes financial sense for both parties. But whether or not Mikel Arteta sees any potential in the deal remains to be seen. New signing Ryan Fraser scored the only goal in Newcastle's 1-0 League Cup win against Blackburn Rovers. There is, however, a slight worry for Newcastle United fans and indeed Steve Bruce, because Alain Saint-Maximin took a bit of a knock and was taken off and will have to be assessed ahead of Sunday's Premier League game against Brighton. German outfit Bilder are reporting that Bundesliga club Bayer Leverkusen will hold advanced talks for Sead Kolasinac this week, with Peter Bosch's side apparently keen to sign the left-back in a permanent deal. He was, of course, at Schalke before making the move on a free transfer and is on quite high wages, so that may be a sticking point. I have read some interesting reports concerning Kolasinac which say that Arsenal would consider paying some of his wages if he was to leave. Italian paper Tuttosport are reporting that 4 clubs have entered the race for Toulouse midfield star Ibrahim Sangare, the 22-year-old whose contract expires in June 2021, has a price tag of around £10 million and could represent a cheaper alternative to Thomas Partey. Just as strong, a physical midfielder, good at getting the ball back and very tidy from a technical point of view. Reportedly, Arsenal have now entered the race, joining Tottenham, AC Milan and Chelsea. Right, my social media links are all in the description box below. If you send me a picture of yourself watching the show, I will share it on the gram. But for now, I'm going to love you and leave you. I hope you're all doing well and enjoying the daily content that we are bringing out for you. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe and drop the video a damn like if you breathe oxygen. But for now, my name's been Hugh Wizzy, and this has been a lot of fun. Peace.